Hey folks, how's it going? Today we are going to talk about the worst AI content farm on YouTube. By the way, there are now AI content farms on YouTube. It's like all the worst parts of YouTube are starting to team up together. Content farms are already terrible. Children's content on YouTube is terrible. And AI is terrible. But what if all at the same time? Ta-da! I present to you all
Crianças inteligentes,
aka smart children. Folks, this is the worst content farm I have ever found on this hell site. And it's not even close. The dismissal of quality is off the charts. And it's even worse since the content is intended for children. As in, these developing minds? Well, hey, enjoy a big old helping of trash, trash, and more trash.
Agora, aqui vai uma curiosidade engraçada. Você sabia que, em média,
I was gobsmacked at the state of this channel. Mutated faces and hands and multiple or missing limbs. There isn't any care whatsoever for the quality of these videos. Instead, it's about uploading as many videos as possible, and boy does this channel upload. Ever since AI-generated content has become available to the masses, this channel has started to integrate that genre type of content into its video rotation, which is, once again, and I cannot overstate this enough, intended for children. But hey, if there is something I love to do, it is dunking on AI-generated filth. And that is exactly what we're going to do in this video. Sadly, folks, it is so much worse than you all realize. But consider this upload more of a PSA if anything. We must do our part to shove this genre of content creators into a locker and dunk on their low-tier effort garbage as often as possible. If not, we're going to be overwhelmed by YouTube channels that aren't even run by actual humans anymore. And that is unacceptable.
Cão amigo, sempre ao meu lado a brincar. Cão amigo, com você quero sempre estar.
But hey, before we get into anything else, I gotta pay the team and give a shout out to this video sponsor, Raycon. Folks, 2025 is shaping up to be quite the year already. And it hasn't even really started. A lot is going to change, and when it comes to the turbulent times we face, well, sometimes we just want to focus on simple tasks to keep our minds at bay. Whether you're committing to a New Year's resolution or just keeping to the same grind, having something that you can focus on is extremely important. And when it comes to focus, nothing gets me more in the zone than getting something ambiguous playing in the background. A real-life soundtrack, if you will. So I'm keeping it simple with my Raycon Everydays as per usual. Simple also means quality audio at a great price, so Raycon is still keeping to their mission to offer quality earbuds starting at half the price of popular premium audio brands. They are the perfect companion for the gym, or even talking with your friends and loved ones while you cook. This is something I tend to do at my own peril. I burn my wrist. But nevertheless, I've relied on my everyday Raycon earbuds all throughout 2024. And their latest model that's better than ever will see me through 2025. I find that their best feature is the active noise cancellation. It's incredibly useful for when I'm traveling on flights. I can listen to my music without having to crank up the volume in order to hear it. Not to mention their stylish case that offers up to 32 hours of battery life and 10 minutes of fast charging that yields up to 90 minutes of playback time. I personally love this stylish purple case I've got. These earbuds are already developed with 8 hours of playback on their own, so they will be your perfect companion for long, busy days. You can expect great innovative features like multi-point connectivity, which lets you connect to up to 2 devices. They also sport tap functions for comfortable functionality. So get started this new year with a simple device that's packed with innovative functionality. Head on over to buyraycon.com/Saberspark to get 15% off store-wide. Folks, Raycon has been a long-standing partner of the channel, and their support helps us along in our mission to entertain you all. Thank you again to Raycon for sponsoring today's video. And now, back to the video. So, what's the story behind Smart Children? Ironically named, right? It's making the kids dumber. Well, the channel itself seems to be of Brazilian origin, with its oldest listed video dating back to November of 2013. The video itself is a low-effort ripoff of Pixar's Cars and is from Video Brinquedo? Well, for those who don't know, these are the folks behind some of the worst Disney and Pixar ripoffs ever made. Yes, I'm talking about Ratatouille and What's Up Balloon to the Rescue, the Up clone that is racist to Chinese people.
Perfect, China! I promise to give you some moo goo gai pan when we get back to the house!
So to my surprise and understanding, it looks like Video Brinquedo has been running a children's YouTube channel for years now called Smart Children, and have been dumping their own ripoff content onto the channel. But there are also originals there too. And by originals, I mean Elsa Gate content. Oh, hello, Belle. Hello, Ariel. Hello, Jasmine. Not sure why you're on this channel, and I'm very certain Disney did not give permission, but hey, there you are nonetheless. It is wild seeing this channel go through the motions. They go from Pixar ripoffs to Elsa Gate content to children nursery rhymes to ripping off Peppa Pig to what the actual hell is this? So this channel has chased every trend in the book in order to stay relevant in the algorithm, and of course do it as cheap as possible. And now that leads us down the path of the recent trend, AI. Who would have guessed? By the way, all the people who say, AI will democratize art, it will make us more free. Shut up! Shut the hell up! These are the kinds of people who will use generative AI. Charlatans who want to sidestep expenses, maximize their profit, screw over artists, and take the low road as often as possible. I mean, just look at their websites. Content developed by experts? Lies. Rich content suitable for kids? Lies. Ad-free? Lies. All I see here is a YouTube channel that will contribute to the digital wasteland with AI-generated garbage. And it must be stopped. Now, folks, it is time to witness some of these videos face to face. I have selected a handful that demonstrate the utter deplorable nature of these AI-generated vids, and how bad they truly are. Let us begin. First off, I want to express my utter contempt when it comes to AI-generated thumbnails. They are extremely misleading, yet unfortunately, quite eye-catching. Look, I can imagine kid viewers being like, wow, this looks good, it's like Disney. And then they see the actual animation and are treated to this. Yep, that's right, super misleading AI clickbait that should be banned. But I digress. Now, the first AI-generated video they made was about a year ago. You can definitely tell it's AI-generated because it's awful and it steals from Disney and looks only slightly worse than that AI-generated Coke commercial. Here we see a little boy and girl petting a cat as the cat's facial features just melt away. I hate it when that happens to my pets. Jenna! No, Jenna, your face! My precious dachshund. She has no nose and eyes and must scream. Now the floodgates are open, and we start seeing more AI show up combined with nursery rhyme songs. Oh boy! There's one about Yoda, there's one about Jesus, there's one about farts, and there's one about piss. Yes, I want to see an AI-generated Bible and farts and piss. Fuck, I hate this website. What's wild is that you can see the channel become more lazy as time goes on. At first, it was like AI-generated thumbnails. And then it was videos where they have some like original, albeit poor animation, yet still original, with some bits of AI. But now it's almost entirely AI-generated filth. It's like they realized, oh, this is easier. And our dumb baby audience does not care. And YouTube's not gonna stop us, so march on. We got another one here where it totally steals from live-action Lion King. Like, don't get me wrong, I do not like this movie. As a matter of fact, I hate it. But at least it required actual talented artists to make these animal models. This, though, truly bottom of the barrel trash. Now, it's plain to see, though, how this AI stuff looks professional and polished, at least initially. But once you really look at it, especially when it moves, you can tell how it lacks any artistic intent or direction. It just seems off, soulless, uncanny, aimless. Things that, surprise, surprise, an artistic lens from an actual person could assist with. But since these people want to cut out creators, steal from artists, and pocket the budget, they are now left with piles of derivative AI slop. But unfortunately, that's enough for the underdeveloped minds of kids to watch. But these kids don't have quality control yet. They're children. They don't know. But that does not mean they deserve low-effort slop. And it's up to actual adults to do something about it. YouTube with their platform, parents with what access they provide to their children. Something needs to change, or I fear the brain will truly be rotted for every generation to come.
Professores. Até a próxima, pessoal. Tchau.
So, in conclusion, this AI content farm slop problem is going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. At the moment, the online charlatans of the internet are rushing to understand the bare minimum of the AI generating process in order to create quick content and cut out any artists or editors who they had to employ before. Huzzah! Now we can pocket that money as they steal from artists and only focus on greed. Unfortunately, a good chunk of the state of YouTube has become more focused on quantity versus quality. That you are more likely to succeed and be rewarded for uploading low-effort garbage over and over and over again until something sticks, instead of doing thought-provoking, high-quality videos. It has become a numbers game, and that is especially true when it comes to YouTube Shorts, which are just plagued with low-effort garbage. Lots of plagiarism and stealing too. But what can be done though, right? Is this a lost cause? Well, hopefully not. First off, YouTube needs to step up, like now. They need to introduce some kind of system to flag AI content. To at least put a disclaimer on a video that screams to the heavens, "This is AI-generated content. Beware, ye who enter." Personally, I think AI content should be banned when it comes to videos targeted towards children. How can a website that claims to care about quality videos for kids even allow AI-generated filth to plague its digital landscape? This is not quality. This is not good faith. This is misinformation and trash, plain and simple. And it should be removed. Now, I know television was not perfect, but at least there was some kind of semblance of quality control when it came to programs that aired on TV. But when it comes to YouTube, oh man, that could not be further from the truth. So hey YouTube, if you're listening, do something about it. That or the government might need to step in and introduce some kind of bipartisan legislation to hold this type of AI content accountable. I'd like to see AI content that steals from original IPs sued into the ground for copyright. But I would also like to see legislation that prevents AI content from running rampant online. It is only going to continue to flood our feeds and timelines unless something is done. And my God, do I worry for boomers who lack the discretion of knowing AI from reality. Yes, I've seen the Facebook post where they're like, oh my God, this poor child from Africa, he made this art exhibit out of like eggplants. Here's a like from Facebook, Jesus be praised. Here's my credit card number too. It is so wild how boomers told millennials to be cautious of internet pitfalls back in the day. But now they're the ones who are the most gullible demographic on the internet today. By the way, a word of encouragement to creators out there who need to hear it. Stay true to yourself. As this superficial trash floods the online market and supply, I think there will eventually be a rising demand for true human authenticity. Yes, you'll have to combat the algorithm, but take a hybrid approach where you can remain consistent with your uploads yet true to yourself as a creator. I really believe there will be a growing demand for real people and real artists after so much AI garbage is shoved down people's throats. For me, I'm personally going to continue to call out every bit of AI trash that dares to impose on human art and creation. We cannot allow the greedy bastards pulling these strings any foothold on our turf. I already know about some AI animated movies coming down the pipeline this year, and I cannot wait to ridicule every single one of them. Oh, I see you, Elsa Ferdinand ripoff from Belarus, and you won't stand a chance.
Casa,